Yo, welcome back to another video, you guys. I just want to say you guys are awesome. Seriously, we got I have a super fun video for you that I'm excited to share. People have been asking me about these add-ons. So I want to share them with you guys, but first I want to say thank you so much. You guys made a dream of mine come true to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys made it a reality. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate every single one of you guys. So we're going to jump into this video. 3 add-ons that make WoW more enjoyable for me, and I think they'll make it more enjoyable for a lot of other people. I mean, it helps with keybinds. A lot of them are aesthetically pleasing, maybe a little easier to see on the screen, but I just think this makes WoW more fun, you know? I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I'll leave them down in the description below. We also got a WoW fact of the day. Did you guys know that World of Warcraft came out in November 2004? That is insane. We've had almost 19 years with this incredible game. And honestly, I love this game. Even through the ups and downs, it is one of my favorite games of all time. And it will always stay that way. I'm so thankful for it. It's done a lot for my life, and I'm sure it has for a lot of other people too. So let's get right in the video. Let me know if you like these add-ons, if you've tried them out before, and if you haven't, if you're going to, down in the comments below. Let's get into it. First add-on I want to tell you guys about today is Narcissus. This, if you like aesthetically pleasing things, then this is going to hit the spot for you. It did for me. Oh my freaking gosh. This add-on is gorgeous, okay? I mean, there's so much about it that I just really love. So I'm going to briefly just cover why I like it so much. There's some things you can do in it, and maybe some quick settings and all that jazz. But as you can see here, it shows my item level for each piece. If I hover over an item, I can see what's going on. I have a socket. I need to put something in that, obviously. But I can see my force set if I have that. You can tell, too, if this is a tier piece because it has a different color right there. You can see that I've enchanted these as well, like 55 haste, 55 verse, which is just so cool. If I want to switch out a piece of gear, I can click on it, equipment, and I can change out the piece of gear, just like the regular UI for WoW. So cool. You can see primary set of talents, what they do if you hover over them, what specialization I'm in, the item level I'm at. You can even tab through different specs. So this is what my tier set does. If I wanted to hover over this, and I can go see like, oh, what does my balance tier set do? I can go check that out, you know? But it's just freaking amazing. You see renown. Obviously, I'm not very high with that. I probably should work on that stuff, but this guy's one of my alts. You can even see my stats, critical strike, haste, mastery, verse, all that jazz. So freaking amazing. It's insane. Sets, if I want to change to a set, I can do that. I'll look on here. I can see what they are, what I have them set to, the item level I have for those sets. Mythic Plus, I can see my Mythic Plus score. What total runs? I've done 47 Mythic Plus runs on this alt. I'm almost at, I'm 1752. That's great, but I can see right here. And if you're not sure what keys these keys are, you can see rating is on the far left, tyrannical is next, and then fortified is after that. So I obviously need to work on some fortified keys and tyrannical keys, honestly. But yeah, this is so cool. Like, I mean, what an amazing add-on that looks so cool. You can even go into them. You can see who you were running with, if you were over time, if you weren't, by how much, what the affixes were when your best score time. You can return back. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, the things that you can do with this add-on, it's just so good, so cool. I use basically most of the default settings just because it's awesome. But there are some settings you can mess around with. So let's pull that up. Go to options, Narcissus. You can see character panel. You can mess with some scale. I have it scaled down a little bit more. Detailed stats, missing chant alert. This might be good for a lot of people out there. I probably should have that because I don't have some things enchanted that I should be. You can hotkey this stuff to check out if you want to open it up. So if I press Alt, I've changed mine to Alt C. And so now it'll pull that up in Alt C, which is super cool. Item tooltip, you can go scroll through here, the strength of that, weather effect, if you want that or not, screen effect. I mean, there's literally so much stuff. You can select each tab here. You can scroll down this way. The style for my map, so I have this mini button bag reborn, which this is an amazing add-on if you guys don't know about it. But you can see right here that this is my little icon for it, but I can also change what it looks like. So if I change it to sexy map, I can oh, it looks like sexy map, right? I could also turn on photo mode. Look at this freaking stuff that you can do here. I mean, this is absolutely insane what you can do. You can change the color of like how your character looks, the lighting for it, and all that jazz. I mean, this add-on is so freaking good. You guys can tell how excited I am, obviously, just by showing a little bit about it, but there's so much to it. Feel free to mess around with it and all that jazz, but I highly recommend this add-on. It just makes it way more enjoyable. I'm not saying that the regular screen isn't nice, because I have it here. It even shows me, I can see my force set from this as well. I didn't mean to press spark skin, oh my gosh. But you can see, like, I have this for LBY, so it looks good. It looks good right there, but man, the difference between the two is absolutely insane. But yeah, this is one of the add-ons I highly recommend checking out. It's so good, aesthetically pleasing, really fun to have. I think it just makes the game just look better. And when you're looking at your character and inspecting your character, especially if you're trying to be a content creator too, I think that's just a nice add-on to have. You know what I mean? Next one for you guys is OPie. A lot of you probably already know what it is, but it's an absolutely fantastic add-on. It just adds so much. I mean, to aesthetically for sure, but just makes life a little bit easier. As you guys know, probably there's a lot of keybinds in WoW, so it might make it a little easier to, like, you know, have this. It's kind of like a keybind for your mounts and a mouse wheel. It's just really fun, really nice to have. Like, I have just a few set up. I have it for some target markers that I use, but I use another add-on for that. But I have, you know, for flasks or drinking water or feast if I wanted to, for like if we're doing dungeons. I've got some to change my specializations or for hearthstones, and then I even have some for my favorite mounts that I want to use most of the time. But it's an amazing add-on, super fun to have. But there's a lot of like stuff you can do with it. It's kind of insane. So if you want to open it up after you download it, you go enter/OPie, you type that in, it pulls up here, or you can obviously go to your options, add-ons, and then you can pull it up this way. Same thing. I have a profile. I set it to main. I only have one profile because I don't use it for a lot of other stuff. I have other add-ons I like, and I think I'm stuck in my ways about some things. So I don't use it to the fullest capability, and I have most of my settings set to the default, but you can definitely play around with this as much as you want. You can change the scroll wheel sensitivity, the ring scale, how big or small you want it to be. I think I turned mine down slightly. But I mean, it's just so cool. You can even have a stance bar, so you can have it here. I obviously hide it because I have mine down here for LVY. It's super cool. We got ring binding, so for this profile, the only one I really use, I have it set to like Alt-E, Alt-F, Alt-D, Alt-T, so whenever I press those keybinds, it opens up one of those wheels. So if I do Alt-D, it shows up that, Alt-F, there's that, Alt-E, there's that, and then Alt-T, target markers. So it's really nice, super cool. Custom rings, so if you wanted to like customize like a ring, so let's say a mount, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got this new mount. I freaking love it. If I go in here, I want to add a new slice. So this is how you add the mounts in the first place. Add a new slice. I can go to mounts here. Let's just say I really like my albino Drake. So I could double click this, and then it would add this into my wheel. So now when I pull up my mounts here, oops, that was not it. Then it should be there. Boom. Albino Drake. Look at that. I mean, it's so cool. Absolutely fantastic add-on. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, there's tons of things you can customize with it. If I want to make a new ring, let's just say, I'm just going to type in YouTube. I don't know if I'll, do this ring or something like that. But let's just say I wanted to make it certain abilities. I could transform into my bear forms using something like this, which a lot of people, I think, do actually. So it's super cool. You can do battle pets if you wanted to. Equipment sets. This might be something I actually add on to the future. So I could add these in, and I could just double tap, and now I have equipment set. And so now I have that. Now I don't have it keybinded to anything, but I could keybind it to something, and then once I pull that up, I could have my specialization set to that. Obviously, I use Narcissus, which I showed you guys before. But this is a super cool thing that you can do. If you want to delete a ring, you can do that. But you can add in so many new rings, new customizations, all that jazz. If you guys want an in-depth guide, I can make one. Just let me know in the comments below. But this add-on, OPie, absolutely fantastic. Totally worth getting. For so many reasons. It's awesome. Let me know if you guys use it below. This next add-on is probably my favorite. It's Nameplate SCT. So Nameplate Scrolling Combat Text. If you guys can't tell, like, from my previous videos, you can see here that these like different damage like colors and all that jazz is from my combat text. A lot of people have been asking me about it. It's absolutely fantastic. To help see what's doing the damage for me. Just separates things from getting cluttered and all that jazz on the screen, which I really like for Mythos Plus content, and I like doing it because it changes per class and like what abilities you're using, which is freaking awesome. So my auto attacks are white. I've got my Mangle and my Maw and my Thrash are all yellow. My Moonfire is purple. You can see that crits sometimes pop up in a bigger numbers, and I have them pop off to the side, so it's a little bit easier to tell when I'm, critting a target or something like that. But this add-on is fantastic. I have to say, it's my favorite of the three for sure. And it's super easy to set up, in all honesty, and there's a lot of customization you can do with it, especially if you don't like the normal Blizzard nameplate scrolling combat text and all that jazz. So once you download it and all that jazz, you go to Nameplate SCT. There's a lot of things you can do with it. I played around with it quite a bit. I would definitely do that because everybody has their own personal preference, but you can change the animation speed. You can do the Blizzard scrolling combat text if you really wanted to. Display overkill now is a feature, which is fantastic. You can change the font, which I really like because it just makes things pop more for me, or if I want to change it up, change the game up a little bit. It's really nice. I can offset certain things. I can mask display the icon or not display the icon. I love to display the icon. That's absolutely fantastic. I can change the size for stuff. Off target text appearance, so I can make them smaller. I did. I really like that because I want to be able to tell what's my main target, what's my off target. Just really nice to have. You can even embiggen crits, so you can make them bigger. As you can tell, like when I was critting, it would much bigger and then it'd go off to the side. This is fantastic, guys. It's scaled down small hits, so I've been scaling slightly down. Just a really fun add-on. I think it just adds so much to the game, especially if you're someone that plays a bunch of different classes, do a lot of different content. I think it just adds variety to the gameplay that is different than a lot of other things. So if you haven't tried it out, highly recommend it. Let me know what you think if you have tried it out. If you haven't, let me know. If you have any questions below, I will help out in the comments below. That's what I'm here for, seriously. And if you guys want guides to any of these add-ons, just let me know too. I will 100% make an add-on guide for them. I'll even learn more about it just to give you a full in-depth guide to it. So seriously. But those are the 3 add-ons I got for you guys. So Narcissus, OPie, and Nameplate SCT, scrolling combat text. I hope you guys enjoy them. Like I said, I'll leave them all down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video, and feel free to hit that subscribe button if you feel like sticking around for more content in the future. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace.